Okay, so the Women's Resource Center and the Student Development Center were two separate departments. But we kind of share money, we share programs and resources. And so we had a new director come in, and basically we're going through a transformational process, and we are currently right now. So part of that is, okay, we need to change the name. We need to merge these. So we became the Student Engagement Leadership Center. And even the name is very significant because we will want to engage students before they become leaders. So we will have to give them the opportunities, and that's part of our vision mission, is that we give them opportunities to be involved and to get engaged. Hence, that involvement is going to turn them into leaders.
Well, it starts with helping students make connections. Students go to school, say 8 to 12, they go to class. Then they have 12 to 5 where they may not have much to do. Well, that's where we come in. We either provide programs, or we provide a space, or we get them connected to a student organization or some kind of opportunity where they can network, they can develop their leadership skills, they can broaden their understanding of the world. I mean, there's so many different ways that we interact with the student. How we get them to graduation, well, how we get them to graduation and beyond, that's a core focus of what we're all about. One of the things we want to make sure is that the student has a well-rounded experience throughout the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years that they're here on campus. We want to make sure that they get the most out of the institution. They're paying money to be here, get the most out of it. That's always been my kind of pitch. And what that means is that you don't just go to class and go home, or go to class and go to work. Find an hour, find 2 hours, find 3 hours where you can go to a program, you can get involved with a student organization so that you could grow, you can develop your mind, you can develop your skill set.
Mentoring is very important. And I'm actually surprised a lot of times when I hear students are like, what's a mentor? They don't know, and they don't know they can ask for a mentor. And I think it's key because you're not alone. Nothing's new under the sun. And why not ask? Why not ask somebody, this is difficult for me, or I see that you have this position. How do I get there? It's by asking questions and getting guidance.
People don't really realize it's so simple to be in an organization. On campus, we literally have over 200 student organizations, student-led organizations. And these can be anything from your major-oriented organizations, so like SASW, which is the Student Association of Social Workers, or something that like our Greek life, which is your Greek fraternities and sororities, and anything else. I mean, we have a UTEP hockey team, we have a UTEP soccer team, a men's soccer team that is a student organization. It's not NCAA, it's not run by athletics, it's not run by rec sports. It's a bunch of students that got together like, hey, you know what? I like playing hockey, you like playing hockey, let's start a hockey team. It's really simple. Take three students, a faculty advisor, fill out our paperwork, you're still an organization. Obviously, you get like a constitution, little things, but it's really simple to start a student organization.
The role of the peer leader is to bridge a connection between the instructors and the students, and make sure that in that class we're teaching them not only the content that the instructor has selected for that course, but the university study skills as they relate to that course. And so the peer leader is in charge of making sure that nothing slips through the cracks, because the instructor could teach this course completely on their own. There's no problem. But as a student, I see it from a different perspective than they do. I see it from the student perspective, and so I know what questions the students are going to ask. And that's really important because sometimes the students are too afraid to ask those questions from someone who has a PhD and 50 published articles. We just want to support student development outside of the classroom. We want to make sure that we're providing students with all of the services they need to be successful. So, we're focused a lot in our office on leadership development and like preparing them for the job market and stuff. But we also want to make sure that, if they do have kids, that we've got childcare for them. That if they're sick, they have somewhere to go get seen by a doctor. That they have a place to work out and to improve their health.